Hello and welcome to a new episode of Emogical Vlog, a series where I'm documenting my entire journey of building my personal brand, my coaching business, and sharing every step of the journey, telling you what's working for me, what's not, and just bringing you on the same page. The purpose of this vlog is to get into public accountability and also show you the entire journey because how I wish someone was as transparent and as clear about all the steps of building a coaching business, a digital coaching business in India, while they also build their personal brand when I was in the entire process of setting up my business. If you're new here, hi, I'm Manish Ahuja. I'm a business growth consultant. I help businesses to grow steadily, systematically, and at scale by aligning their marketing and sales for profitable growth. The reason why I am doing this is and how this will work is every week I'm going to pick up one new project. There are going to be 3 episodes every week, which is Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And on Tuesday, which is today's episode, I'm going to declare what the project of the week is going to be. What does the finishing line look like for me? How am I going to be crossing that finishing line? What is my process going to be? On Thursday, I'm going to give you a midweek check about the progress, and on Saturday, I'm going to tell you whether I managed to finish the project or not. Considering this is just the first week of me starting this entire series, it's going to be a little, it's still work in progress. Although the idea is very well established in place, but everything that is new is a little knee jerk, it's a little cranky, but I'll do my best to give you as much transparency as possible. And I'm going to pick up a project which is going to be very important for you to understand if you want to set up a digital business, if you want to set up a personal brand, if you want to get into content creation, or if you want to just build a very strong lead based content marketing mechanism for your business. So let's get started. Today's project is going to help me shape the overall social media and digital media strategy of my business. I'm going to This week I'm going to create a clear roadmap for all the digital intellectual properties that I'm creating for brand MrEmogical. By Saturday, I should have all the railroads in place for every project that I have. I have multiple podcasts. I also create short form content on Instagram. I am going to streamline everything about my email newsletters next week. So I have to set that up and I have to introduce that project to you this week. And I'm also doing a masterclass. So I also have to tell you where and how does that fit in. That is the project of the week. And since I have to create a clear roadmap of all the digital intellectual properties, this is going to bring clarity to me, and more importantly, it's also going to bring a lot of clarity to the audience. It will help me connect with you a lot better. It will help you to identify there are multiple segments of audience which I'm connecting with coaches, business owners, people who are into marketing, and people who are also building their personal brands. How do so many different audience segments connect with the brand MrEmogical, and how I'm going to create a product which is going to serve each and every one of you without ever compromising on quality or without ever making you feel that, oh, this product is applicable only to business owners but not to marketing professionals. It's not going to give value to content creators. I'll clear all of that one step at a time. So the project for this week, or the milestones for this week, are going to be getting everything in place, checking everything, and getting all the documents, the Google Docs in place. So what I have done is, for every podcast that I create, I'm going to create a workbook for every episode, for every podcast, and that workbook is predominantly a Google Doc with multiple tabs. Now, this may sound very geeky or technical, but that's the system that is working for me the most. I've tried Notion, I've tried other project management softwares, I've tried everything, but nothing works as smoothly as a Google Doc because it is very easy to create, it's very easy to share, and the new tabs feature on Google Docs just makes everything a breeze. If you don't know about this, if you have any questions, let me know. Before I tell you why all of this is important, let me tell you a little bit about the brand marketing masterclass, which is a masterclass that I create, which I conduct between 90 to 120 minutes. I keep trying both the segments. Sometimes it's 90 minutes, sometimes it's 120 minutes, where you'll get to learn about how to uh, set up an entire business based on a very strong business positioning. According to me, positioning is the most important aspect of any business. And how do you then accordingly build a brand around that business? And most importantly, how do you create a marketing funnel for that business of yours? If you don't know any of these subjects, or if you've heard of these subjects but you don't understand how all of these things work, you must attend the brand marketing masterclass. You can obviously register for the masterclass because there are limited seats by scanning the QR code that you see on your screen right now, or you'll also find the link to register for the masterclass in the show notes or the description of this episode. Getting back, if you want to build a personal brand, if you want to build your business today, not creating content is going to be the biggest mistake that you're going to create, that you're going to do. And if you want to create content, not having a structured plan around it, not creating intellectual properties around it, not creating enough avenues for your audience to find you, connect with you, ask you questions, is the biggest mistake. And while you're creating content, you are building your own personal brand on social media, but that is not your biggest concern. Your biggest reason for creating content is, one, to give value to your audience, build your personal brand, but also to build an email newsletter list. How will all of these projects or intellectual properties help me? If you have questions about this, if you have any questions about digital marketing, if you also have any questions about any aspect of my business, make sure to drop them in the comments below and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. If you have any suggestions for me, if you have any opinions about what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, how can I make these episodes more fruitful for you, please feel free to drop them in the comments below. As I told you, this is still the first week and the first project. I'm keeping it a little easy, and by the end of the week, you'll see how that progresses. Thank you so much for giving me your time. I will now connect with you very soon. I hope you followed me, which means we'll meet again soon. Take good care. Keep going, keep growing.